Okay, trees, get in your spot. Charlie, get out of that post. Charlie, that's some codering.
Give me five, give me five. I think we need to like pay attention more, and I think we should start because people are just like doing their own things. So I think we should start the first scene. Okay. So action.
Guys, I do want to remind you about being louder though. You got to be twice as loud as we've been so far. Okay. Right? Because they're going to be outside and lots of people to watch.
Are you going to record it?
I want to record it.
Boy.
No, that's what he wants to do.
Well, I'm not going to do it on Friday. I'm just going to stay.
And today is the only day you'll do it because Thursday I want to see it the real way through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, it's distracting some of the kiddos. So.
Okay, I'll just stay.
Well, it's very funny. I'm worried about Friday.
No, today you can do the Tim Tebow thing.
Okay.
It's hard to do it on this.
I think Joanna's part is first, so we might be waiting for that. So who's Joanna's understudy?
No, Joanna's not here.
That's an Eddie.
Oh,
yeah, Joanna.
for the beginning part. Who's Joanna's understudy?
I'm just being Joanna's understudy.
Yeah, that's great.
My understudy.
Did Joanna write it down?
It's on the script, actually. I think she typed it in. I don't know that she typed in word for word, but it just says that she's introducing it and whatever.
Well, thank you for helping you enjoy.
But kiddos, we're now at 17 minutes before the end of the period and we haven't started our thing yet.
Let's start.
So if Eddie's the understudy, we need Eddie to come on.
Eddie, just say this in my train.
This is trees, a joy forever. But, this is Trees, a Joy Forever by Virginia Ott and Sue Neal.
Okay.
J. Sterling Morton, 1832-1902, author of Arbor Day. Say, how can anybody be the author of a day?
I don't know. Oh, look at the statue. What are you two children asking about? Arbor Day? I'm just the person to tell you all about that. I'm coming down. That's better. I've been standing up there since 1905. Now, what was your question?
Mr. Morton, how could you be the author of Arbor Day?
Arbor Day? Oh boy, I get seasick.
No, genius, it's Arbor Day.
Oh, so that's why there's no seagulls.
It all began a long time ago. You see, I was going to school in Albion, Michigan when I met this girl named Caroline. That was in 1847. We were sitting under a tree eating an apple.
You do realize you can't see your flashback, right?
Fine, I'll just tell it verbally then.
When I was younger, I always used to count the seeds in my apples. People say that it can tell you how many bees have visited that apple blossom.
Really? That's amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That can't be all. No apple from my father's orchard has just 5 seeds.
6, 7, 8. That's all. So that's how many bees must have visited that apple. I think that it would be great to someday own a huge apple orchard.
That would be really cool.
Well, this is what happened. We did get married later. It was 70 years before we got married. On our wedding day, we left for Nebraska territory to seek our fortune, and we built the house that would one day be called Arbor Lodge. We planted our orchard and thousands of other trees. We raised our 4 daughters, Joy, Paula, Melanie, and Claire.
Did your kids plant trees too?
Is that when Arbor Day started?
Not yet, but let me tell you about our youngest daughter, Claire's orchard.
Kids, come and wash up. Bring little Claire with you and your friends.
Claire isn't with us, Mother. We haven't seen her.
What do you mean? Look for her. Oh, I do hope she's all right. Joy, run down to the creek and look along the bank. Paula, look in the barn. Melanie, look around the well in the orchard. I'll look back of the carriage house. Everyone understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I do wish their father was home.
Oh, there you are. Why are you over here?
You were worried sick.
Claire, why didn't you answer when Mother called?
I'm so glad we found you. I think Mother was ready to faint if we didn't find you soon. But I'm glad you're okay.
What are you doing with those tiny seeds?
I'm setting at an orchard. I was too busy to answer when you called. I'm sorry.
That's in another orchard.
Yet.
Yeah, it looks like sticks in mud.
Kids, stop. You've done a wonderful job. Claire, we hope every tree will grow. But next time, don't run off like that. You scared me half to death. All right, well, it's time for supper. Your father can see your new orchard when he returns tomorrow.
Claire was only 5 years old when she planted her trees. She set out an apple seedling, a cottonwood twig, and a tiny elm tree. They lived for many years. In fact, there's a big cottonwood tree behind the new carriage house at Arbor Lodge. That might be the very one Claire planted way back in 1870.
Mr. Morton, now can you tell us about Arbor Day?
Yes, Mr. Morton, just how could you be the author of Arbor Day?
That happened not long after Claire planted her orchard. I wrote many articles about planting trees in Nebraska, especially fruit trees. Many pioneers were coming down to Nebraska every day. The new settlers missed the forest they had known back east. Some of us felt we needed a plan for encouraging tree planting in Nebraska. One day in 1872, I made a speech. Stand over here and listen how it happened. This is a meeting of the Nebraskan Horticulture Society. I was a rather handsome man back then.
Charlie, really practice that, okay? Because that part caught you a little bit.
Yeah, because
It's changed a little.
Yeah, it needs to be changed.
Okay, fix it up. Yep.
We all agree that Nebraskan farmland is better than anyone had hoped, don't we? The settlers are discovering new crops to grow every year. Our society has been a great help in spreading the news of the farmer's success.
No.
So somebody's got to take his place because he's not here right at the moment.
I will. Now we have to prove that trees can grow on our barren, rolling plains.
I think the idea we've been working on is a good one.
Give me five. Since there's so many people absent today, I think it's good if we find the understudies list we made.
Oh, there's no understudies.
Like, I'll do it because
there are
Early
understudies.
15s here.
We made an understudy.
It's just we like when we make.
So you like Matthew is the understudy for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should just make sure we got it all down.
Yeah, we do have.
Well, and they're probably going to be there for the play.
Yeah.
We can't be sure of it though, kiddos, so make sure that we all know who we're understudying for.
Yeah. I highlighted my lines for my different colors.
Good. Good job, Pam.
Okay.
Aiden, you can jump in if you want. You're on stage if you want.
Shall we start that scene over, you guys?
Yeah, you guys should start it.
Yeah, that's We're just starting the scene over. Okay.
11 minutes, kiddos.
We all agree that Nebraskan farmland is better than anyone had hoped, don't we?
The settlers are discovering new crops to grow every year. Our society has been a great help in spreading the news of the farmer's success.
Now we have to prove that trees can grow on our barren, rolling plains.
I think the idea we've been working on is a good one. Student, you write the resolution about planting trees. The State Board of Agriculture wants to make it official.
This is what I, J. Sterling Morton, have written. April 10th will be the day to plant trees in Nebraska, and it will be called Arbor Day. A $100
prize will be given to the county that plants the most trees.
I like that. Let's take it to the Agriculture Board today.
Sterling, you've written yourself a holiday.
And that's how it all began. You know, I ordered 800 trees to plant for that first Arbor Day, and they didn't arrive in time for the new holiday. In spite of that, over 1 million trees were planted in Nebraska. That first Arbor Day, it was a real success.
Our teacher told us that Arbor Day is now celebrated in every state. Doesn't that make you proud?
Indeed, it does make me proud. As I've always said, trees are a joy forever. Now, I think you should help me back onto the pedestal. Others will be coming into the park soon. Goodbye for now, and remember to tell everyone about Arbor Day.
I hope you like watching the play. And the daughters of Jaster and Morton were actually sons, and Claire was actually Carl.
Took us about 9 minutes.
Happy Arbor Day!
Good job, kiddos.